What if I told you that most factories are wasting 20 to 40% of the electricity they pay for every single day? Not because of old machines, not because of cheap labor, not because electricity is expensive, but because of invisible mistakes. Mistakes that nobody audits, nobody teaches, and nobody talks about. Today I'll show you why 90% of factories waste electricity, where exactly the power disappears, and how this silent loss is costing industries millions every year. Stay till the end, because mistake number 4 alone can increase your electricity bill by 15% without you realizing it. Let's dive into the first big myth. Most factory owners believe one thing: if machines are new, energy efficiency is high. This is completely wrong. Electricity waste doesn't come from machines, it comes from how machines are used. A brand new motor running at the wrong load is often less efficient than a 10-year-old motor used correctly. And here's the brutal truth: energy bills don't punish bad design, they quietly reward ignorance. Section 2. Oversized motors. Let's start with the biggest crime in factories. Most engineers think, let's install a bigger motor for safety. But motors are most efficient at 70 to 90% load. When a motor runs at 30, 40, or 50% load, efficiency drops. Power factor drops, reactive power increases, and your electricity bill shoots up. And the scariest part? Your energy meter doesn't show this mistake directly. You pay for it silently, every hour, every shift, every year. Now let's talk about the silent killer: poor power factor. Factories don't just pay for power, they pay for how badly they use power. Low power factor means more current and higher losses. Heavier cables, transformer heating, and utility penalties. But many plants install capacitor banks once and never check them again. Result: failed capacitors, wrong step sizing, and overcompensation. Utilities love this because penalties are pure profit for them. Section 4. This is the most common waste. Machines running with no production happening, like compressors running during breaks, or conveyors moving with no material, and cooling systems on during shutdowns. Individually, it looks small, but combined, it's huge. This alone wastes 10 to 15% of total plant electricity. It happens because of no shutdown discipline and no SOPs. Compressed air is not free. In fact, it is the most expensive utility in a factory. Up to 30% is lost through leaks. Pipe joints, hose connections, valves, and old fittings. A leak the size of a matchstick can cost lakhs per year. Yet most factories never conduct leak audits. They just increase compressor pressure, which increases power consumption even more. Section 6. Long cable runs. Undersized cables, overloaded panels, each one increases heat and voltage drops. The machine still works, but efficiency dies silently. This isn't visible on the shop floor, but it shows up brutally on the bill. Most factories track production and manpower, but not energy per machine, so they never know which machine wastes most power. Without submetering, energy loss is invisible. And what you can't see, you can't control. It's time for the hard truth. Factories don't waste electricity because they want to. They waste it because nobody audits usage deeply and nobody trains operators. Electricity waste isn't dramatic. It doesn't explode, it quietly steals profits. Efficiency is not optional anymore. If this video opened your eyes, hit like and subscribe to Simple Guyane, comment below with the mistakes you see most. See you in the next one.